Hello everyone and welcome to the first Tom's Accountech Bytes of 2023, running you through the news in accounting tech this week. Fairly slow start to the year, but things are picking up nicely, and thanks in part to our good friend and cyberspace ranger Bill Mew, who's furnished us with his 2023 predictions, his annual article where he takes a look at the world of technology. And yeah, in his view, the action-packed last 12 months is sparking somewhat of a re-evaluation and potential change of direction for the tech industry. So he's predicting, a sobering up, an end to the sort of overvaluation, unviable business models we've seen in tech over the last couple of years. So the continuation of sort of budgets and headcount reduction, a return to responsibility, as he puts it, so probably more pain for the crypto industry, and an increased focus on things like cybersecurity, so things like fire drills, for cybersecurity, virtual fire drills, maybe. An increase of content moderation, more compliance systems for things like decentralized finance, and Bill's written about the metaverse before. He's not keen on it, and it's not likely to make any progress in 2023. So we'll take a look at that next year, see how that plays out. Next up, I spoke to the chaps over at Silverfin. So this is a Belgian cloud accounting platform, mainly concentrating on a small number of key post-bookkeeping functions. So they're fairly product agnostic in terms of how the data gets into them, whether that's your sort of general ledger tools like Sage or Xero, or spreadsheets, and that comes into Silverfin, and then it works that up into digital work papers, accounts production tools, and management reporting, and I think corporation tax coming soon in the UK. So watch this space. Interesting stuff. Links to this article and all the other pieces featured in the show notes to this video. What's next? Friend of Accounting Web, Stuart Cobb, who is an audit and accounting AI expert, and he's been putting the much hyped artificial intelligence chatbot through its paces by running it through a first stage ICAW exam. Now, although it did fail, it got 42%, which is pretty decent. I think the pass rate's 55%. I spoke to Stuart a couple of hours ago, so a more detailed piece on accountingweb.co.uk next week. John Stockdike took a look at some data from Dutch ERP vendor Unit 4, so a sort of international business future index survey. So that obviously there has been somewhat of an inertia in terms of investment in finance systems, but people are more interested in migrating to the cloud than ever before, and the UK slightly lagging behind on financial performance. So if you're interested in that, lots of stats in there, so do check that out. Usually when I feature stories from the register in this video roundup, it doesn't tend to be good news, and this is no exception. So City University London have pulled the plug on procuring a new enterprise resource planning system after a 10-month-long exercise because it initially failed to understand how complex its own requirements were. So I think they're still running SAP ECC 6. So SAP watchers, do correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that is an on-premise solution, and I guess this is a cautionary tale for those sort of larger organizations looking to upgrade their ERP to the cloud. At a lot of these sort of very personalized on-premise legacy systems are quite difficult to extract yourself from. Moving on, this is Going Concern, who are slam dunking PwC's metaverse predictions. Bill Mew has done something pretty similar in his predictions, as mentioned earlier. I was reading through the paper. There are these sort of very top level examples that it sort of gives as use cases for the metaverse. So things like retailers recreating physical stores, but it's hard to see how much further the metaverse is really taking the internet. So yeah, you feel that there may be a use case somewhere down the line, but when things are a lot better. And finally, yeah, an accounting firm is hiring an actor to perform in a client's onboarding video. I'm fairly sure this has happened already in the UK, but yeah, maybe not. It might be part of a sort of onboarding tool or software that where the actor sort of pops up at various points. Yeah, not bad. Sort of $75 an hour, so 600 flat fee for 8 hours of work. I'm available for acting work if you need me. You know I do a mean monologue. Anyway, that's it for this week. If you're interested in accounting technology news, then do pop your email via the link in the show notes, and you'll get the Accounting Tech email every Thursday. Thanks for watching. See you next week.